Wrapping things up on the Atlanta football party with my main man, Aaron Freeman. I am Jarvis Davis, your host, and we are very, very happy to be with you right here on MLK, Martin Luther King Holiday special edition, guys, just for you. We can't hear it just for you. I'm telling you, that's the only reason here, because of you guys. We're trying to serve you. Now, Aaron, I came across this report, man, and, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to feel because, some of these interviews that are being requested, and sometimes these guys taking these interviews, it get a little political, right? Because we all know that Antonio Pierce, who the Falcons requested an interview, is the pretty much the favorite to be the Las Vegas Raiders head coach. Max Crosby even said so. The man said, if y'all don't hire him, I'm out. I need a trade. Y'all need to trade me right now. And that's pretty doggone serious. That kind of tells you how he got that locker room galvanized, and those guys were able to turn things around once that dude went out of the organization. That dude that will come with Bill Belichick if he's hired to be the Falcons head coach. I'll let y'all do our research on that. We ain't got time to talk about that. But Aaron, if Antonio Pierce comes in, interviews for the Falcons, is there a real possibility that he could be the head coach of this team?
I mean, I wouldn't bet on it, but I saw that news and I'm like, I got two questions, right? The first question is,
yes.
I saw Antonio Pierce, what you did with the Raiders in the second half of that season. You turned that team around and you had one of the best defenses in the NFL. And so my first question is like, how did you do this? Because that's the mystery to me. So I would just, if I was
in season without free agents and trades, none of that, like you just scheme.
Yeah. So I'm just curious how you pulled that off. So that's part of the first half of that interview is just going to be me so what exactly did you do? Because we kind of need something like this.
We need that right now.
So, yes. I just need to pick your brain and try to, get some idea how you pulled off this miracle of turning that Raiders team around. And then I think the second reason is it's like, I heard your boy Max Crosby, would demand a trade. So, is it possible? That if we hired you, we could pull off this trade to get Max Crosby here in Atlanta? And I know, there's this guy that does the Locked On Sports Atlanta podcast has been wishing for a pass rusher of Max Crosby's caliber, one of the 5 best pass rushers in the NFL. It's like Myles Garrett, it's like Aaron Donald, it's
I need
like
some wet wipes.
TJ Watt and Max Crosby right there at the top of the league.
Some wet wipes.
And I'm just like, first half of the podcast, the interview is, hey, Antonio, how'd you do it? How'd you pull off this miracle? Because I got to figure that out. And the second half of the interview is just like, if we got you here, is Max coming with you? Because now I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued. If you can do the work that you did in the second half of the season here in Atlanta, and you can get us Max Crosby, so to answer your question, Jarvis, I hope it's a real thing. If those two things connect, I'm like,
let me say something to all my Locked On Sports Atlanta Atlanta folks and Locked On Falcons folks. Let me tell you something. If the Falcons are somehow able to get Antonio Pierce and he influences Max Crosby to come to walk through those doors at Flowery Branch, dude, I literally will go see Max Crosby when he finally puts on that Falcons uniform. I will ask to take a selfie with that man, because guess what, guys? That'll be the first person since John Abraham who I know for a fact on 3rd and long, it's going down. It's going down. And you get me excited, man. Like, because I know, I've been there. Anybody who's willing to listen, I will let them know that, Raheem Morris is my dream candidate. And it's interesting that he's basically going to be the second option if the Falcons don't get Bill Belichick. But man, for Antonio Pierce would be my favorite if that were to come about, because Lord knows, I've been pounding the table for an edge rusher, man, for a very long time. And I hate to sound like a broken record. I know you guys think I enjoy that type of stuff. I don't like repeating myself. I have children. When I tell my daughters to do something, I want them to do it right then and there, like right now. I don't want him to wait. I want him to understand that Daddy is doing this for a reason. Daddy is doing this because it's going to benefit you the most. You see how this sounds familiar? You know, there were 2 games, Minnesota and Arizona. If you would have put the quarterback on the ground, that's 2 wins, folks. And guess what? That's a winning record, 9-8. And guess what? That's outright winning the NFC South. So yeah, that crap matters. I understand the whole quarterback and offense, love, score points, yeah, all that good stuff. But man, when I tell y'all, pass rush matters. Pass rush matters, guys. But oh man, Aaron, man, you just got me excited, man. To be able to, Max Crosby in the black and red. Oh, you've made me so happy. Like I knew there was a reason why we did this show today. Because Aaron's gonna make me happy. He's gonna make me happy, man. Wow.
Jarvis, do you have a dream? Do you have a dream?
I do have a dream that one day this doggone Falcons defense on 3rd and long, they will be able to come together. Mm-hmm. All the little white boys and all the little black boys put their hand in the dirt. Mm-hmm. And when that quarterback says, Hike, it's going down. Uh-huh. And you already know that, hey, when we sacked the quarterback, we unified. And that was a dream. That's what Martin Luther King said. That's going to be the promised land. That's what promised land he was talking about. The Falcons getting 45 sacks as a team. That was the dream he was talking about. See, now you got me going. Now Dr. Bernice King about to be writing emails to ATL Day Ones at gmail.com, you know, RIP ATL Day One. Ain't gonna have me get me in trouble, man. You trying to get me in trouble today, Aaron, man. See, I see what you be doing, man. You trying to set your boy up, dog. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that.
I love it, Joe.
See? I love you too. See, we're gonna end it right there because it's already off the rails and we ain't got nothing else to talk about. You know, so I want to say thank you guys for making Atlanta Football Party your first listen today. Why don't you go ahead and check out Locked On Falcons and make that your second listen today? I know Aaron got his episode up. That dude is always on point. You know, kind of a little bit of procrastinating, but we're working on that. It's 2024. It's a new year. I ain't talking about new me. I'm trying to add to all my good stuff. I got some good stuff. I'm just trying to add to it. But yeah, appreciate you guys for checking us out. And always, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And make sure you doggone hit that bell and be ready when all this heat get ready to drop. We'll see y'all tomorrow.